Oh, Jack.
Yeah, we've had a lot of good memories, bro.
I'll miss you guys, man.
I love you, man.
Hey.
Thanks for everything you've done. Seriously, I'm going to cry now, too. Jesus.
God damn, man.
Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off.
By the game day.
By the game day.
sir.
Happy CAPeteria Day. We got a bunch of games to get to.
Rankings.
Lots to happen. We got rankings. We got some top 10 lists. We got a fraud or not.
We do.
You want to talk about I know we wanted to talk about Jalen Hurts.
Let's talk about the more important, the better quarterback in that game, Drew Lock.
Lock ball down. He does deserve his flowers, bro.
What's his nickname, boys?
Cocky.
Cocky.
Cocky
Yep,
Locky.
Cocky.
Cocky
Listen, Horse Cocklock. They don't call you that for no reason, all right? You put your nuts on the table.
Two guys that they give cock as a nickname to.
Big Cock Brock and Horse Cocklock. Those
There
happen
you
to
go.
be my two favorite quarterbacks.
I know. Well deserved.
I mean,
Yeah, but I feel
people
like
are. I'm not saying this, but some people might say I
Yeah,
love
but it's like-
I mean,
Whoa.
or you're
chickens.
or you're just
I know applause.
overcompensating. Or you're overcompensating.
Well, that's what I was gonna say with Drew
No,
Lock
no,
and
I
Brock.
mean-
Like Nick, we know is we
for
know
sure
Nick is
overcompensating.
we know Nick Foles is packing, but like is Brock?
He's not in the league anymore. Yeah.
That's a good point.
I don't know. If
Well,
Brock,
free
think
agent
about.
still in the pool, still swimming.
dude, if Brock wins an MVP with 0 weapons, bro, I mean, like he's gonna have. He
Yeah,
proves
dude.
he has the biggest
Well,
cock.
Drew
Yeah,
Lock
bro.
had
point,
no
actually.
weapons last night either and actually beat the Eagles, so it's pretty crazy because
Yeah.
Wait, is
Yeah,
it?
no, DK stinks, man.
DK
JSN.
Lockett, JSN,
JSN
Walker,
makes no
Charbonnet.
good plays.
They got
wasn't
no
the
one,
best
bro.
wide
No
receiver
help.
in college
help.
last year.
No
Jason,
help.
great touchdown in the game. But is it time to say that Drew Lock is better than Jalen Hurts?
Ooh, do it.
Right there, spitting it. Come on. Come on, baby.
Are there legitimate concerns about Jalen Hurts right now, though? Like, realistically,
Yeah,
Drew Lock's
no.
not better than him, but are there concerns?
Whoa.
Yeah, there
whoa,
should-
Whoa, why we going back on that now?
I'm sorry, bro.
Damn, man.
I
thought
mean,
you-
there should be-
we
there
like
should
to
be
go on
rules.
public perception, and the public perception is Jalen Hurts is an easy top 5 guy, and he's not playing like it. It's not winning. the
Hasn't been
games when
playing
he
like
needs
it all year.
You want to
Hey,
know what's
we did see a
Wait,
stat.
did the Niners actually expose how to beat Jalen Hurts, though?
It looks
They
like it.
Bosa said it.
literally
Nick Bosa
they
said it in the
literally
post-game
did.
press conference. The Cowboys went out and smoked them. And the Seahawks, who are a much less talented team
With
than the
a-
Niners
with a
and
backup
Cowboys,
quarterback.
Christian
with the backup
McCaffrey
quarterback.
Christian McCaffrey was on the Manning cast last night, and they asked him to predict plays, and he was like back to back to back. Like,
Oh, really?
I think he was ripping
Really?
through. Yeah,
I mean, he's a smart motherfucker.
and he is a smart guy, and he called him perfectly, like a few
Like
of them.
exactly what the Eagles
I just
were
saw on
gonna do.
Twitter. It might have been not in order, like right back to back to
Yeah.
back, but it was a few videos, and it said how predictable are the Eagles, and it said this predictable, and then it showed a video of
That's fucking
McCaffrey
crazy,
predicting
dog.
the plays.
I
And then
think
they would do it.
To answer, go ahead.
I was going to say, so would McCaffrey be a player coach on the all-white team?
Wait, let's not go into that yet. Let's not go into
Maybe
that
Maybe
we
a
yet.
little
can't go
coach
into
as
that.
well.
And the cornerback.
And the
No, it's just a
safety.
tease.
No,
It's
and
just a
safety.
tease at him.
I don't want to go into that yet.
It's
I don't
just
wanna
a
go into
tease,
that
He'll
yet.
be our kick returner, no doubt. Though.
Oh,
I
my
want to go
God.
back
No,
to
very
you.
nice.
The question of
No,
should we
Christian
be worried about Jalen Hurts? Did you have anything to back that up, or
He's got some. Right?
Last 3 games, 638 total passing yards. Okay, so
Dude, Dak had that
that's
in
averaging
one
200
game.
something. Yeah, dude. 0 passing touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 71 passer rating. Hasn't eclipsed 20 points in a game.
How many rushing touchdowns?
Wow.
That doesn't matter.
well, how many touchdowns?
Don't talk about that.
Well,
And then the last, and then the
it
last,
does matter a
and then
little
the,
bit.
And then the last dash,
Get to
the
the
last,
end
the last
zone.
point here is that he only scores when 250-pound men push his ass into the end zone.
Oh, okay. So there you go. And he's probably got like 4 of those, right?
I will.
probably.
All right.
He
I
had
also
2 last night.
I also have a little comparison here. Baker Mayfield's playing better than Jalen Hurts this year, by the way, if you guys didn't know.
I
No
didn't know
one's
that.
talking about Baker.
And
but
that's okay to say because Baker's from Texas as well.
Texas. All right.
Texas
So
You hate to put 2 Texas guys
Jalen
ahead
Hurts
against each other.
like this is more just a pro Baker because I do love Baker, and people said
I'm a Baker fan.
sometimes that I look like Baker, but
I
if
like
he just like
baking.
didn't play football and like just drink a bunch of
I like
beers and join a
baking,
fraternity.
getting big.
I like that.
Those
So all
things.
right, Jalen Hurts 3,192 passing yards this year. Baker 3,315. Jalen Hurts 19 passing touchdowns. Baker 24. 10 picks for Jalen Hurts, 8 for Baker. 93.5 QBR for Jalen Hurts with no games with a perfect passer rating this year. Baker 94.7 QBR with a perfect passer rating game.
Yeah,
Wow.
but Hurts has 14 touchdowns on the ground.
Well,
Although
if it's not for 300-pound men pushing him in the ass.
No, I agree. Like I
mean-
think there has to. It's unfortunate, but there has to be a caveat with his touchdowns, bro. His rushing touchdowns.
I agree.
Like he's not earning. Like DeAndre Swift breaks a 15-yard run, get down at the
That's
1-yard
earned.
line. Like, and then Hurts just sneaks it in.
Here's what I'd
Is
say:
that a
Jalen
touchdown?
Hurts has definitely
It is,
regressed.
West.
Regressed.
He's West.
Jalen Hurts
literally
Jalen looks like he's
before our very
regressed.
eyes.
One more time. Jalen's looks like he's regressed because of that Shane Steichen, head offensive coordinator that is not there, right? Yep, I couldn't get the right words out there. So, like, we I think took for granted what Shane Steichen did for Jalen Hurts. I think the biggest thing I want to bring up with Jalen Hurts is, like, every single person, and as you've alluded to, Felipe, for many, many months, that Dak is not someone that tends to have interceptions, right? Like, people just freaked out over last year,
Right.
huh? Jalen has 17 total turnovers this year.
Yeah. And he had a lot
quite-
of turnovers.
that's
Dak
literally
had
so
19
many.
all season last year.
Interceptions.
You know the difference?
I don't.
Between
I'll-
your
know if it's-
comparison?
No, I
is
don't.
That my statement is that Dak's year last year was an anomaly. Jalen Hurts is top 5 in turnovers.
Oh no, I'm using it to shit on Jalen that no one is ever going to like use that against him the way that people did with Dak.
Yeah, but it's also okay. You're fair.
That's where I was going with it.
No, I think
I may be like
I'll let you
swiveled,
continue.
but I was just saying. I think Jalen Hurts. Yes, it is time
it's
to.
It's almost like the meme with there's like the picture of Lizzo, and then there's a picture of the Rick Ross with his shirt off, and it's like oh, she's so beautiful, and it's like put a shirt on.
Yeah.
Yo,
like-
facts. No, you about to be a Rick Ross motherfucker in Miami. Like, boy, only Rick Ross. Adam put
I
you
was
on the
actually-
EDM.
bro,
I'll give you the Rick
I
Ross.
was listening to
fingers.
Stay Scheming on my way over here. Randomly came
So
on.
Miami of you.
I'm telling you, bro. You got to listen to Too Good to Be True. Rick
I mean,
Ross,
look,
Meek
I
Mill
think-
collab album
But
last
it
month.
is that meme
Pretty
though
good
with
album.
Jalen Hurts and Dak.
I do
for
put,
real.
but
right,
like
though,
if you
you're
look at the game on Monday night, like
do like Rick
there's
Ross.
other variables that I feel like the Eagles have been losing because of, and I think you could really point to Jalen Hurts' play last night because those 2 interceptions were as untimely as it gets, and
that
couldn't
one
have.
to end the game was
also
horrible.
only
It was
needed-
true. You needed 13 yards for Jake Elliott to have a chance.
Correct.
Like the dude has a fucking hog. So
Hey,
I pinned that
yo.
on. Well, he should have a nickname too, like that. But yes, I think it's time to worry about Jalen Hurts. He's regressed this year. You paid him $250 million in the offseason, and he does have the supporting cast that you would want any other quarterback in the NFL to have, and that hurts him.
Arguably better this year.
Jalen hurts him.
Nice.
God damn it.
We will
All right,
not be.
Pops.
We will definitely be on the all white side of the. White, board.
I'm further white than white.
Yeah, no, it's time. It's definitely time to worry. As I've said, as we argued about this morning, I do think the Eagles will be fine, but you should worry about Jalen Hurts because he doesn't look like he's playing well. So, but you had a comparison about Joe Burrow, didn't we?
Yeah, but before we get into that, though,
Ooh, before.
We have so many games to get through.
It's fine.
It's
We're
okay,
going.
dude.
We gotta
it's
talk
a special week, bro.
It is
Yeah,
special.
it is
week.
about, we gotta talk about HCL too. You know.
Yep.
Horsecock lock.
Yeah, just good for him.
Just, that's it. End of
Proud
promo.
of him. He's gonna be a good dad. you
Proud
know?
of him. Yeah.
Shout out to Buffs too.
Shout out Natalie.
Yeah, there you go.
Felipe, go for it.
Probably lost that first train of thought.
Oh, let's find the train. Let's
Okay.
get on the
Well,
train.
what we
Talk
were
the
talking
Eagles,
about
Eagles
before
not being good, probably right.
was
Well, we were talking about Joe. Is what we were really talking
Well,
about.
that's what you were heading into.
Yeah.
But I think you were talking about he's like oh like you know the Eagles could still beat anyone in the playoffs type of deal. Maybe that's what you were alluding to because you got
no. Joe Burrow and
No.
Jalen Hurts have a very similar resume.
All right, Adam, go into the Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow.
Maybe you'll find it. Maybe you'll
comparison.
find it though.
I'll probably remember it.
Okay, so you just mentioned Jalen Hurts and Joe Burrow have a similar resume. We got into a conversation this morning where Jack, I don't remember exactly how you were framing it, but we were shitting on Jalen Hurts a little bit. I think you were shitting on Jalen specifically,
I'm sure I was because you know I'm an Eagles hater at this point.
right? And all year we've been saying, well, Joe's been bad. Joe's been bad. He hasn't been good.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
5-5,
yeah.
and you'd be like, but he's been injured. And we're like, okay, yeah, you can make that argument. You could definitely make that argument.
Jalen
But if
Hurts
you're
had
going to
the
use,
flu.
but if you are, no, Jalen's been having a bad knee. Jalen's knee's been fucked up for the last 6 weeks.
Oh, you can confirm.
No, that is confirmation. I don't need to confirm that.
just
That's
need a
been a
confirmation.
confirmation. So I just think because they do have similar resumes, they both have regressed this year, and they both are dealing with injuries. What do we make of the Jalen Hurts Joe Burrow comparison?
Well,
because people put Joe Burrow, the second best quarterback
Yeah.
in the league.
Now, as far as
A la
similar,
Jack
Well,
Brody.
to me though, it's not about their individual stats. It's like the trajectory they've been on. They had both really
That's
good
what I was
runs to
gonna
the
say.
Super Bowl, and then they
And their
two
second
fall
or third
off,
year.
and then
But two-
everyone immediately puts them in this top 5 range.
But their
top
runs
3
to the
range,
Super
and
Bowl
then
were
they fall off.
vastly different. Joe Burrow had to go through Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. All
But
right.
he didn't perform well.
yeah.
I'm saying.
But he won.
He had to go against those two quarterbacks. And Jalen Hurts had to go against Daniel Jones and Josh Johnson.
But what'd you just say?
And Purdy
and he
left-handed
won.
and Christian McCaffrey.
So did Jalen.
Like,
I'm agreeing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, but like, don't take it away from him because he didn't perform.
No, I'm
as
not.
well.
But if,
Like Jalen did it. He might have performed well, but against bad teams, he might not have
Yeah,
performed
but
as well.
Jalen
against
Hurts had
good
an
teams.
MVP
Jalen
campaign.
Hurts had an MVP season.
Like, and
That's
not
fair.
just because of tush pushers. They barely ran that. Like, that dude was balling last
Hurts
year.
had a really,
Joe Burrow
really
has not
good
come
year.
close to an MVP season.
So, but it is, you're right, by prefacing that the reason they're comparable and we talk about why these
Because
guys
the trajectory.
are similar is because of this early career success that they've both had. Burrow in his second year, Jalen Hurts in his third year, I think, but second year starting
Right.
with the Eagles. So very similar, yet Burrow gets passes. And if we want, like, we can't not give Hurts a pass if we gave Burrow a pass.
Right. Well, I'm more so, the way I kind of more so looking at it is like so many people, including myself, I threw Joe Burrow there second, right? I put him there, or I put him at third behind Josh Allen, always in my quarterback rankings.
Yeah.
But I always had Jalen like around the 5 to 7 range. And I don't think it's fair of me because if they do have the same trajectory and you do look at what they've been able to do and body of work, they're very, very fucking similar.
Yeah.
So why do we put Joe there and not Jalen there? I have no answers for it. I think maybe just
I know your answer. Who would you rather have, Joe Burrow or Jalen Hurts?
I don't totally know. I'll be honest.
It's actually really close.
I don't like-
It's
like, again,
It
really
depends what you
close.
prefer.
That's what I was
think,
gonna say.
like-
Yeah, like
Or how you view like is Jalen Hurts only good because of like that system and offense they made around him? You say the same about Burrow as well.
yeah.
Like
It's super similar. It's like it's
like,
insanely
they both,
similar
they both were,
situations.
they both were sick in college.
Yeah.
Like
They have the two best receiving duos in the league.
yeah.
They both have had good running backs behind them.
Yeah.
One has a better offensive line.
Good
The Eagles have
defenses.
better.
Oh, yeah,
the
the
Eagles better offensive line.
Yeah, the Bengals offense line's always been shit.
Yeah.
And I would say the Eagles had a better defense
But they
last
both
year.
they both also made it to the Super Bowl. Like
They both.
I
By the way-
might,
Super Bowl.
I might take Jalen only because I've seen in bigger moments
he's clutch.
he's clutch, man. And I get people talk about Joe, and I think there's been stats you've brought up
Cool.
stats where it's like he might have the nickname Joe Cool, but the stats don't actually like he's big in big moments, but he doesn't actually like come up big for some reason. I don't like. Didn't you have a stat that backed
Yeah,
up
it's just he doesn't have any fourth quarter touchdown drives in the playoffs in his career.
Right.
Which means that it's okay. You could say his team won. Yeah. Which means
They have to
that
take
his
a field
team put
goal
him
or
in the
something.
position
Yeah,
to win.
yeah,
He
yeah.
didn't
Does that
have
mean
to.
the
It's not
Bengals
his
the
fault.
Bengals have never scored a fourth quarter
Yes.
touchdown?
So it's not like, you know,
That's insane.
it's not like he's driving them down and Joe Mixon scored.
It's like
Or
they
somebody-
score
they've
well. They
never
score
scored a-
enough in the first 3 quarters, and then the defense holds them in the fourth.
Or they've kicked a field goal or something to win.
Yeah, like,
so like I think
just
I
run
might
it out,
slightly
yeah.
lean Jalen only because of the versatility, but I come back at what my rankings are always, and like I actually now I got to change my rankings because I always put Joe up there, but Jalen's the same fucking
I'm
situation
gonna say, like-
with an MVP season.
I get it because Jalen, like his versatility and his running is like something that Joe absolutely cannot do. Joe can scramble,
still
get out there,
athletic.
make some
Yeah,
plays
he's
for sure.
underratedly athletic.
But I think we've just seen so many more high level throws from Joe Burrow that are just way more complicated to make.
Sure.
I feel like, and I'll take a guy that's a better pocket passer and a guy that can like progress, read defenses better, and I'll take Joe Burrow for that reason over
A
Jalen Hurts.
traditionalist, you would say.
No, it's more just like we've seen the last few weeks that Jalen Hurts does
he's
not really know how to process or read a defense, and he panics.
He's
There's
missing
some
guys. He's
I don't
doing a
know
lot. He
what- I
missed
don't
a
know
lot
what's
of
been
guys
going
last
out
night.
on lately, but lately it's not great.
Yeah, but then we'd have to. Then it would be interesting to compare these past few weeks from Jalen and the first few weeks of the season with Burrow when he was playing very bad as well.
Joe
Both
actually in
dealing
the
with-
last few weeks hasn't had one incompletion, so you got to think about that.
Oh, good point.
That's a good point.
Yep.
But yeah, Joe Burrow had his very bad stretch. Jalen
yeah.
Hurts was having his bad stretch, and both dealing with injuries, as you say. We can't we got to point that out. That Hurts is dealing with an injury. We don't like to point it out with some guys. With others, we do. So they both have been doing it. So then you bring up those stats, compare them. I think they're very, very
They're
similar,
very
and they're
comparable.
probably like
It's a
where they
good
should be
comp.
ranked should be probably right next to each other.
Yeah,
I agree.
I agree. But I think most people don't put them next to each other, and they put Joe Burrow higher than Jalen.
Yeah, I
unless
think
you're an
so, too.
Eagles fan. But like most
Yeah,
people
but
would put Joe.
I
Burrow.
also will say that part of that reason is like I say this for other guys like
know where
Devontae Smiths and guys like that who had amazing college careers that last year their college year where they probably won the Heisman or something like that. So they come in with a lot more hype. It's why Trevor Lawrence gets a little bit
get
longer
more
of a
of a
leash.
yep.
And so I think Burrow has gotten that where Hurts hasn't. Hurts
Well,
was a
and-
second round pick. Hurts lost his job at Alabama. I know he balled out at OU, but he came into the league as a project. And so Burrow automatically, like he has to do less
And also-
to be seen as better.
Burrow did also turn a Bengals team that was god awful into being one of the best teams in the NFL immediately.
So would we all agree that Jalen and Joe should probably be closer together?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Think they're
So would we
interchangeable.
all agree that Josh Allen is better than both of them?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
I mean, it's hard because Joe is hurt this year and he hasn't really played much. So right now, it's close.
You think Jalen's
It's not
better than
there
Josh?
yet. No.
Get the
He can't switch at his last week, bro.
I can't do that.
He can't switch at his last week.
I was trying to get him to switch.
But I can't do it. Brock's above all of them though, so
All right.
that don't matter.
Can we get into some games? Felipe, you
Sure.
have a power rankings for us?
Man, that kind of leads me very well into
Let's
my
do it.
rankings.
That's a good
Little
segue.
segue.
All right, so I
Little
ranked
Paul Blart Mall Cop segue. Go for it.
I ranked quarterbacks through week 15.
So these are your top 10, top
No,
20,
fuck
you going top 30? What are you doing?
Top 10.
Top 60.
Here are my top 10 quarterbacks. Forget through week 15. This is my top 10 quarterbacks, period.
As of
we're
today.
on
Okay.
the record.
But I
Okay.
am considering what happened through week 15.
So
Obviously.
factoring
But
this
also-
season,
But these
body
are your
of work,
top 10 quarterbacks today.
These are my top 10
body of
quarterbacks
work
in the NFL
season.
right now.
Let's go on the record.
Okay.
I'm hyped. Let's go 10-1.
Jack, if I were you, I'd be scared.
No.
No.
He's
He
a
was-
Brock.
he
I'm gonna
reached
get. I'm gonna crisscross it.
Should we go 10-1 or 1-10?
Give me 7.
What?
I want
I want to put all over the place.
You want 7?
I want to go all over the place.
Go in order one way.
let's
Jalen
go.
Hurts.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Let's go
sorry,
1
did I-
and 1.
Go 1 to
1
10. Go 1 to 10.
Number 1. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Joe Burrow.
Tom Brady.
Yes.
Gardner Minshew.
Patrick Mahomes. All right.
All right, Patricia.
Number 2.
Dak.
Dak Prescott.
Oh,
I think I can guess.
Number 3. Lamar
Prescott.
Jackson.
Oh, Lamar.
Number 4. Josh Allen.
Ooh.
Number 5. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
see,
it.
forgot about him.
Hey, shout
Yeah.
out Dak. Congratulations. Still to go to sleep for your tattoo, though. Pussy.
Number 6.
Yeah, you
Very
tried
true.
12-hour tattoo, my guy.
It's
Christ,
just like
yeah.
crazy to go. It's just, wow, I don't want to try it.
No.
Also, biggest part of your body is like.
And it's on his
huge, too.
kneecap anyway.
Number 6, Justin Herbert. Number 7, Jalen Hurts. Number 8,
Joe.
Matthew Stafford.
Whoa!
I don't mind that.
Number 9, Joe Burrow. Number 10, Trevor Lawrence.
Oh, God damn.
Told you should be scared.
Now
What
let's
the
count
fuck?
the Texas guys in here, will we?
This,
Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Matthew Stafford. That's all we need.
Dak is probably a Texas resident.
Sometimes
That's
I-
Now he's
30%.
Texas
That's
resident.
30%.
So,
Sometimes I wish Tua was from Texas. I'll be honest.
man, if Brock Purdy was from Texas, not Arizona, man.
God, everyone should be from Texas.
Well,
Yeah,
Where's Tua on that?
11.
Where's
well,
Brock?
Brock? Really?
2 of 12. Brock 11.
Appreciate that.
Why Trevor?
That's a good point. I was actually going to put Brock here, and I.
Forgot. You could change it. You could change it right now. I'll give you.
No. Stick to your guns.
No.
No,
You
no.
can make the change because I don't understand why Trevor's there.
I'll keep Trevor. I think ceiling.
Clemson.
I've always said that. I said the
Clemson.
argument for Trevor is ceiling.
Now's your chance.
He's a big
played-
Heisman guy.
Who
but
has played
big
a
on
lot
Heisman.
better? Brock Purdy, absolutely. But also different circumstances. I also have Herbert higher than those guys. Hasn't played as good statistically. Even though if you look at the deep analytics, he's played better than Tua. He's played better than Brock. So that's kind of my reasoning with those guys.
Hey.
I will say I'm very, very high on Dak. Oh, surprise. But I'm very high
Who
on
would have
Dak.
thought?
Very high on Dak. Have him at 2. But it's what I've always said is that after Patrick Mahomes, there's no other Super Bowl winners other than Aaron Rodgers, and I obviously have him at 5. But there's no other Super Bowl winners out of the next few guys. Like, we've seen a lot of regular season success. Jalen Hurts last year, we were ready to put him. A lot of people were trying to put him at 3.
Some people
3.
put him at 2.
And now we're having to revisit that conversation, and he's going to be probably in a lot of people's like 7 to 10. So with all these guys, I think that you can say like Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert. 1 week they can be 3, 1 week they can be 8. And for that reason, I think
Dak has been playing the
a
best
lot
of
of
all
these
them.
guys can you have an argument to put them anywhere from 2 to 6.
I don't hate Dak at 2 right now after the year he's having. Like, I really don't mind that.
Yeah, he's having one of the best years. You can say Brock's having the best year, then Dak is having the second best year.
Yeah.
And Dak's he's
I
had a
would
pretty
still
good
rather
career
have
so far.
Josh over Dak.
That's fair. I totally
Respect to
understand.
Dak. Dak is
If I'm
awesome,
talking longevity,
but still
I
would
agree
rather
as
have
well.
Josh
I
over
totally agree. And Josh has been playing very well.
So it means nothing to you that Tua is 24 and 10 over his last 34 starts.
no. 24 and 10.
24 and 10.
I think Dak's probably a better record than
I'm
that.
not, this isn't about Dak. This is about,
about-
the other guys
very
ahead.
quick.
That's true.
I have a very quick.
Manula Pula.
It's not a game, but it's a quick thing. little stat comparison of two quarterbacks that has to do with your list a little bit. So I feel like it would make sense for me to do it right now.
Look at this. The segues are crazy.
The segues
right
are
now,
out of
bro.
control right now. Segues. Shout out Paul Blart. Two quarterbacks. Blind quarterback taste test.
Mason Rudolph.
Two quarterbacks career stats. Okay.
Got it.
I'm gonna give you the stats, and then I want you to guess who they are, and I'll tell you.
Ryan Leaf.
All right. The first quarterback is 20-28 as a starter. Their record 20-28. The second quarterback is 19-29, so very close.
Okay.
Both losing records.
Yeah.
Both stink.
And are they
the first quarterback has an 85.5 passer rating, and the other quarterback has an 85.4 passer rating.
Very similar.
Okay.
Both quarterbacks have 55 career touchdowns and 35 INTs.
One of these is Daniel
same.
Jones.
Both of
isn't
them
it?
have. Oh, so I'm sorry, I messed that up. Both quarterbacks have 55 career touchdowns. One of them is 35. The first one has 35 INTs. The second one has 33 INTs.
Okay. Very close to.
My apologies. Passing and rushing yards. Quarterback one has 12,204.
12,000, 1,200.
12,000.
12,000 in their career.
That makes sense.
Career
It's
passing.
not like insane.
Oh,
amount.
I heard rushing.
12,204
I heard
Total.
passing and rushing yards.
Total.
Quarterback two has 12,992 passing and rushing yards.
Quite similar.
A little bit more with number two. Both of them average 6.7 yards per attempt.
YPA.
Can you guess who the quarterbacks are?
One of them is Daniel Jones.
One of them is Daniel Jones.
Congrats, Danny.
One or two. Which one? I guess they're basically the same quarterback.
I'll tell you in a second.
Justin Herbert.
Trevor Lawrence.
It is Trevor Lawrence.
Whoa!
Trevor Lawrence.
Who's
is
the better rusher, too?
Trevor Lawrence is quarterback one, and Daniel Jones is quarterback two.
See,
So all
the
I'm saying-
narratives. The
All
narrative.
I'm saying is Felipe for sure, and lots of people give Daniel Jones all this shit for being a bad quarterback or a mid quarterback,
Hey.
which these stats do
And
indicate.
let's talk about playoff wins. Each of them's got one.
But look at Trevor Lawrence's very mid career statistics. They're
yeah.
very similar to Daniel Jones, who I think we can all agree on. I will even agree on. Daniel Jones, not a top tier quarterback.
No.
That's fucking
You just
crazy,
put Trevor
bro.
Lawrence in your top 10.
Yeah. All right. Can I defend myself?
Please.
Thanks. I don't count Trevor Lawrence's rookie year under Urban Meyer. That was a shit show. That's you losing 16 games. Take 15 losses off, please.
Who is your? What about
Now he's
Joe
much better
Judge?
than Daniel Jones automatically when you take the 15 losses off. That's
Joe
fair
Judge.
as well, but I think Urban Meyer had the worst coaching season we've ever seen. That was,
It's arguable, yeah.
he was
pretty
kicking
bad.
players in practice, bro.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Not great. Not great.
Confirmed,
Bro.
not a good
He
guy.
was like cheating on his wife in public bars in fucking Ohio, bro.
It was a bar he owns too. That's the best
Bro,
part.
like, that was like one of the biggest
owns
meltdowns
it?
ever.
He owns it. It's called
That's-
Urban Meyer's.
Oh
That's
my
crazy.
God.
Urban Meyer Sports
So
Bar.
you know, people know that you're there and you're doing this. No, you can't do that. All right. Anyways, I will say very valid stats.
Adams, I think, just
Shout out
stuck.
CBS Sports for those stats.
I
I
think-
saw that comparison there.
That's dope. I think Trevor's finally had the supporting cast this year, and he's underperforming. I think we need to raise some question marks eventually. Like I say though, ceiling you can't argue,
Leash.
and that's the reason he's at 10 because of the leash with Joe Burrow as well as we mentioned earlier. And I was thinking Brock there. So Brock actually look, if you want to put him at 10, you can put Brock at 10 and move Trevor out. After your argument,
Just saying.
Brock's
Trey,
at 10.
I
Fuck
just thought that
Trevor.
was
Officially?
very interesting.
Brock's at 10.
Let's
Pleasure business with
go.
you. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate
Trevor's
that.
out.
Welcome, you're
See,
welcome.
this is what me leaving. You bring up stats.
Yeah,
that
all these
you didn't
stats
even
that
know that
support
those were
Brock.
helping Brock, but it
Yeah,
helped
no,
Brock.
I knew.
Stats or it's every stat will help Brock. That's great.
I was going to skip that because we have so many games.
It's a
wasn't
despicable.
sure
I will
to get
say,
that
though,
in.
It's despicable that we just can ignore Trevor Lawrence's first season, but then Tua had a shit first season, and Tua's stats clear all these fucking guys.
I will say, though, if we're going to look at total yards for Daniel Jones, we need to start making it a habit of looking at total yards for Jalen Hurts as well, especially when comparing him to other guys. which
That's a
we
fair
don't
point.
really
Definitely.
do.
That's a fair point.
Bingo.
Definitely. Right.
this is
When
what
you put him up
happens.
against Joe Burrow.
Because you take away probably a couple
He had
thousand
80
yards
By the
from
way,
Daniel
you
Jones.
said he was hurt?
Probably.
You said
at least like
he's a knee
1,500.
problem,
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts? He rushed for 13 carries.
Oh, I know.
82 yards and 2
He
touchdowns.
was
last night.
fantastic.
So like he had a running back night.
What did Daniel Jones have in rushing yards? Did you see or no? Was it just
No, it was
total?
just total.
I'm assuming he has 1,500, at least 1,500
Yeah,
rushing
probably.
yards. Yeah.
Hey, but way to stay consistent.
He
Hating-
rushed. I think
hating
he
on
rushed
Tua.
for like 750 last
You always
season.
hate on Tua. It's all good. Stay
I think he rushed
consistent.
for like 750 last season or something like that.
Daniel's him, Vanilla Vic, bro. Don't sleep.
Yeah, don't sleep.
All right, well, I got a stat.
Give it to
Oh,
us.
I'm
all
ready.
right.
I got a
Adam's-
stat.
Adam's been ready.
Uh-huh.
This is about
So-
Tua?
Hold on, bro. Real quick. Oh, we're going to do the white team still, so I'll hold it. But I'm just saying Daniel Jones would be a good wildcat quarterback for the white team.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. So can you guess the most turnovers by a quarterback since 2021?
Josh Allen.
Turner.
Josh Allen is number 2.
You can go.
Number 2. You heard that correct.
Most turnovers by a quarterback?
Yep. Since 2021. That was number 2.
That's last
Josh
year.
Allen, 54.
Dak.
No, this is 3. This is two years.
Dak?
This year, last year, and the year before.
Yeah, 3 years.
That's how it works. Dak is tied for 6th. Yes.
Matan.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is not on this list.
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew
Oh,
Stafford
sorry. Go.
is
You go, bro. You go, you go.
tied for 8th. Yes.
That was a good pick.
It's
though.
just
That was a
going
good
in my
pick.
head. You know, it's like
Yeah.
spinning.
Justin Fields.
Justin Fields tied for 6th with Rain.
That's unfortunate. But if you ignore his turnovers, he's looked very good this past year.
Let's ignore him.
Ignore him.
Fuck it.
Since when? Since 2022?
2021. Since
That's
That's bad for
2021.
Fields that he's
Most
on that
turnovers.
list. He didn't even play that year.
I know.
Lamar?
Lamar is not on this list. He was right outside the top 10.
Damn it.
I think he
Oh,
was
that's
11 or
surprising.
12.
Lamar's had a lot of turnovers this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's think.
Turnovers.
I'm trying to. I don't know why I can't think of like Mac Jones.
Mac Jones, 5th. Good pull.
Thanks, bro.
42
Appreciate
turnovers since 2021.
That. Appreciate that,
Dak, 40. Justin, 40. If you ignore Justin, he's not on that list.
Mr. Fields.
If you ignore Justin.
If you ignore his turnovers, he has 0. That's
No
pretty
shit.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he's
Dude.
never turned the ball over. In his
If you
career.
ignore his turnovers, he's the greatest ever.
He's a
Like, that's
franchise
crazy.
quarterback. He doesn't turn the ball over.
Well, shit, now it gets kind of hard, no?
See,
I can give you a hint.
No, I don't need
I have
a
a
hint.
couple names in mind right now.
I have one. Can I go?
Go ahead.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor fucking Lawrence is one!
Let's go.
Yeah, because it was rookie year.
You hate him, bro.
No, everyone
This is the
freaks
shit on Trevor Lawrence
Jesus.
episode.
Everyone
My
freaks out
God.
about.
I agree. He's overrated. He's overrated as shit.
Everyone.
We said Burrow was overrated. He's way more overrated.
Wait.
I just think it's ridiculous. Everyone freaks out about Josh Allen's turnovers, but he has 55 turnovers.
And Josh
since
makes up for it with
2021.
high upside plays, which Trevor isn't
Exactly.
really doing right now.
If you compare Trevor's stats, then you look at how many turnovers he's had, how poor this team has played, and he has supporting cast and an offensive play caller.
55 turnovers?
How are we at some point we just gotta analyze a little
I
bit.
think there's another reason you have this list. Justin Herbert's on it.
Justin's not on this list.
Oh,
No.
I figured if it was
No.
Lawrence and Herbert, you would have just been.
Oh,
No,
field day.
no. Look, I on our Monday pod, I brought up. I was talking about how poorly Trevor, he had 2 fumbles during that game. He has
ain't very good,
55 turnovers since. Again, I agree. I think the ceiling on Trevor Lawrence is up there with some of the best in the league right
for
now.
sure.
But the fact that he has 55 turnovers, you couple that with other stats, and then we're throwing.
According to
him
this,
55
he has
in 3
55
years.
touchdowns. Also,
he has 55 touchdowns to 55 turnovers.
That's
55
very
turnovers
bad.
in 3 years is so bad.
It's worse than Josh Allen.
Like we talk about Josh Allen, how much we talk about Justin Fields right now, how he's so turnover
we
prone.
talk
These
about
Bears fans
Dak.
do. Yeah,
We don't.
Dak.
He doesn't, but people shit on Dak for turnovers.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence has the most in the NFL since
by
2021.
a mile too.
By 1.
Oh, I thought it was by.
No, he's got 55. Josh Allen has
Josh
54.
By a fuck.
How many more do
Dude,
you need?
at least one.
You need 2.
For
3.
context,
You
though,
need 3.
Lawrence had 17 his rookie year. He hasn't eclipsed 10 since then. So
But still bad.
yeah, but his rookie year.
You're talking about
We don't count his
interceptions?
his-
Is that just interceptions?
interceptions and then fumbles?
So fumbles
he's at like
is
10,
bad,
12. Yeah.
yeah.
I just think it's.
How many
I
more?
just think we don't.
All right, so what's
we
the
ignore. He's getting a real.
what's the rest of the list?
I
Say
totally
the list 1 to
agree.
10.
Well,
Yeah,
you
just
still
give
have
us the rest.
Just give it to you.
Yeah.
All right. 1 Trevor Lawrence. 2 Josh Allen. 3 Patrick Mahomes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
4 Derek Carr. 5 Mac Jones. Tied for 6th is Dak and Justin Fields. Tied for 8th is Matt Stafford and Jared Goff at 39. So I just think Trevor
Guys
Lawrence,
who throw the ball a lot.
There's a lot of good quarterbacks on this list. Interceptions come with the big plays, but I think the difference with Trevor Lawrence is that he's not making the plays that Josh Allen's that Patrick
Correct.
Mahomes is making.
Yeah.
So you have to at least
even Dak
neutralize it.
Even Dak, who's
I don't
been
even
going
think he's
crazy
making
this
plays
year.
that Justin Fields is making, bro. I'm dead serious.
Well,
Like,
actually, this year he hasn't.
yeah.
So
If you
I'm just-
ignore the turnovers,
So I appreciate you.
Fields is on a historic pace.
So do you want to revisit? Do you want to put him to 12 and Tua goes to 11?
yeah, I'll do that.
Really?
Yeah, that was a good.
Wow. So this
convince-
is all because of that, huh?
Thanks.
Yeah, but I ignore. But I definitely. I
appreciate
don't
that.
count his rookie year.
Well,
against
then
them.
let's not count to us.
I have another.
Tua wasn't even a starter his rookie year, bro.
I'm just
Do
saying.
you want me to go with my list?
His first year.
Or do you have a game? Or what are we
Well,
doing?
so I think we should do the goofy, fun stuff at the end. We'll stick to the football stuff right
Okay,
now.
all right,
But I
all
do
right.
have one that's quarterback related. While
like
we're
it.
on,
This works,
we've done
this
a lot of
works.
quarterback shit, so I want to just knock this one out, and then we'll do
Another shit on Trevor Lawrence.
do
Oh
your
my
games.
God, this is mean.
All right,
But we all agree Trevor Lawrence gets a crazy leash, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's clear.
Honestly, a little bit deservedly so, because he was one of the best talents we've
No,
seen.
I
in college.
understand.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Like,
I have two lists here. Okay,
All right.
one of them is the best of this category, and one of them is the worst of this category. You're gonna guess the first one is, can you guess the top 10 quarterbacks with the worst bad throw percentage
Oh.
according to Pro Football
CJ Stroud
Reference?
is one of them,
Okay,
I think.
so I have the percentage there, and you're gonna tell me who has the worst.
So who
bad.
just is.
I think
We're
I saw
talking
some-
the worst quarterbacks.
And then we're
in the
gonna do the same thing with the best. Okay,
So we're just
Like
talking
the
about
this is the worst, highest bad throw percentage.
They have the highest bad throw percentage in the league.
Yes, and then we'll do the lowest.
So these are the worst, by far, the only stat you should look at to say the worst quarterbacks.
All right,
in the
CJ
NFL.
Stroud. CJ Stroud's on this list. I think I've seen
CJ
it.
Stroud is number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to reference a couple weeks ago. Yeah, I didn't know what it was, but I was like, I saw
20.2%.
something
I
like
saw
that.
something like this.
20.2% bad throws.
That's not great.
Jesus.
It's not. That's why we have to look at passing yards with a grain of salt. Like sometimes that guy's just throwing it 10 times more than other guys.
Yeah.
He's gonna have more yards, but also
CJ
more
be
bad
slinging
throws.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is not on the list.
Oh,
That's
Not on the
impressive.
worst list.
Good for him.
because he had some bad throws last night.
Look, I always say my quarterback because I have to eliminate him from you guys saying it and shitting on him. So I'll say it myself, Dak Prescott.
No, not
Thank
on
you
the
so
list.
much. Thank God.
Good, attaboy. I don't want to say my guy because I think he
Congrats.
might be on it, but I'll say it.
Congrats.
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy is number 8.
I was going to say, I knew he was
This
on
is
it.
just, by the way, current starters. Okay,
Fair,
so like
fair,
Josh
fair.
Dobbs
See,
is in
that's
the
like, I
top
wanna-
10, but I took him off because he's not starting. I think Mac Jones was on there, but I took him off because it's Bailey's happy hour.
He just got benched, but Desmond Ritter.
Oh God.
Desmond Ritter
Dude
is
stinks.
not there.
What?
See, they just don't throw. He doesn't throw enough.
That's also a good point.
But this is bad throw percentage.
Bad throw
Oh, so then it
percentage.
doesn't
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
Percentage of the
Shit.
time. That's why I chose
Ooh.
this. Percentage of the time that they throw a bad throw. He's
Oh,
not.
Ritter's
there.
elite, bro.
He's not in the
All right,
bottom.
Ritter's
10.
at 10. Brock's down now.
I'm over 2.
All right, what you got?
Fuck. Giannopoulos.
Not there.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young is number 1. Worst
Oh yeah,
bad throw percentage.
that's a lot.
21.4% of the
Wait,
time
so
he
the
throws a
top
bad
2
throw.
were the rookies.
The top 2 were rookies, and Bryce Young
That,
and CJ
that makes
Stroud.
sense, but damn, bro. I mean,
Yeah, but CJ
But not Tommy
Stroud's
DeVito.
balling. No, Tommy DeVito's not there. You're up.
Bryce, man.
This one's near and dear to all of our hearts. Justin Fields.
Justin Fields is not there.
I'm happy to go.
You're
0
a
for 3.
hater.
I'm happy to go.
yeah,
0 for 3.
hater.
I'm
Why are you
happy.
such a hater this episode?
I'm happy. I'm happy.
I'm very excited for you guys to see the top 10.
Tua
These are
Tagovailoa.
the bottom 10. Tua is not there.
Hey, good for you guys.
All right, go. Let's get
Hey, congrats all of us, by the way.
Not for me.
Oh,
yep.
shoot. He
No,
sucks.
Brock is there.
Yep,
Brock's,
Brock's
eight.
there.
Let's go with a little. I'm just trying to scan through teams. Kenny Pickett.
Oh,
Kenny
God,
Pickett
yeah.
is number 4, 18.5%.
But he's not starters?
0.6%.
Well, he was.
Well, he was. He
Yeah,
counts. He
to
started
le-
like the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go, Adam. I just went before Joe.
Zach Wilson.
Oh,
Zach Wilson is not there. I think he was like 12.
okay.
Yeah, he was almost
Like,
Dude, I'm 0 for
12
4.
worst.
I'm 0 for 4.
Attaboy.
Let's go for 5.
you've only gotten 4 so far of the 10.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're up. You go up to Adam.
No, I want you to go now.
I'll tell
Let's
you,
go back in
there are
clock.
some
Let's go
really
back.
bad
Okay,
guys
okay.
on this, and there's some really good guys.
What about
How do we calculate a bad throw?
what about Derek Carr?
No, not there.
I think it's uncatchable when it should be catch. It's like something like that. It's like a very good stat.
All right, let's go out on a limb. Josh
Hold up, it's
Allen.
my turn now.
Josh Allen already went.
It's Felipe's turn.
Josh Allen's not there.
Oh for 5. You should stop guessing.
All right, I'll stop.
Who did you just guess?
Derek Carr.
He wasn't on there.
No,
That's impressive.
it's my first miss.
That's impressive. Jordan Love.
Jordan Love is number 5.
Bingo.
Good hit.
18.2%
Adam, would you
bad
like to go?
throws.
No, I'm done
You
going.
can keep going.
You keep on now. Stop.
Cook.
Justin Herbert.
Justin Herbert's number 7.
Yeah!
16%.
That's not great.
Congrats, Adam.
Thank you.
Whatever Viking starter is listed, either Nick Mullins or Josh Dobbs.
Not there.
Are they even on the list?
Josh Dobbs,
That's
I think,
stupid.
was there, but he was benched a couple weeks ago, so I took him out.
Oh, well.
Like,
Kirk Cousins.
also not
Well,
playing.
he's not a starter right now, right?
No.
Okay, Baker Mayfield.
Not
Okay,
there.
sorry, Adam, go.
Mac Jones.
Also not a starter. Was taken out a couple weeks ago, so I took him out.
Zappy could be there.
Okay. So, okay.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence is number 9, 15.8%.
Dude, this
It's
is
another one.
This is ding,
God
ding,
damn,
ding.
man.
Yeah, he is getting dinged all over the place.
Cut your hair, bro.
You need 3 more. 2 of them are considered very good quarterbacks, and one of them is considered very bad.
no way.
Patrick Mahomes?
No.
Thank
He's
God.
cons- yeah,
Thank
that
God,
would've
bro.
been bad.
That would ruin my goal.
Jake Browning.
No.
I don't know. We think he's awesome. So
Yeah, that's facts.
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar Jackson is number 10.
what are we missing?
15.8% bad
Missing one?
throws. You're missing 2, a bad quarterback and a good quarterback.
Bad quarterback, bad quarterback, bad quarterback.
You're up.
Will Levis.
No. Damn. This bad quarterback balled out this last week.
Oh, I got it.
All right, go. Get one. Get one.
Just
Get
go
one.
ahead,
Get
go
one.
ahead, go ahead.
Gardena?
No.
Oh,
He's not
He's
bad.
not bad. I wouldn't say he's
What the
I
fuck?
would say Gardina's on like the in
That,
terms
that
of
was
quarterbacks.
disrespectful. If I've ever seen it.
Thought it.
Gardner
I
Minshew.
feel like that
the
would
guy that you sang with. You called him bad. You just called him bad.
Yeah, I did.
Thursday Night Football.
Aiden O'Connell.
Aiden O'Connell is number 6, 17.2%. You need one more, number 3. The third worst bad throw percentage
Staph
is
infections?
a good quarterback. I think I know who you mean, but just say it.
Matthew Stafford.
Matthew
I got it.
Stafford is
Thanks.
the third worst bad throw percentage
Adam
at 18.6%.
Adam gets one right and he can't even
Can
get
we
it
go right into the top 10, the best
Yeah.
bad
Yes.
throw
Yeah.
percentages, meaning
Or
they have the
who has
lowest,
the least amount.
The most
lowest,
accurate quarterbacks?
basically the person who throws the fewest bad throws percentage.
Prescott.
Dak Prescott is number 1.
Woo!
Number
Let's fucking
1
go!
by a bunch.
Yo.
10.6%.
Yo!
That's actually crazy.
the most accurate quarterback in the NFL.
The number
say
2
that.
person,
Adam, rip
the
it.
number 2 person throws 11.9% bad throws.
Wow.
Adam, rivet.
Tua Tagovailoa.
Number 2.
Hey!
Get fuck my foot! yeah!
Hey, that's because you put him in your top 10, bro.
That's right.
Hey,
All right.
congrats, boys. Congrats. We both made a top 10.
Yeah, of sorts.
I'll go with like fucking Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes, number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, he sucks.
These are all pretty good quarterbacks.
That's actually impressive because Patrick throws it a lot, too.
12% bad throws.
Damn.
Felipe, you're up.
Oh, yeah, I'm up.
Yeah, you're up, dude.
Think of your top 10, bro.
I'll give you a hint. You guessed a whole bunch of them for the bottom.
Oh no.
Derek Carr.
Not there.
Damn it.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's number 8,
That's
13.3%.
Desmond Ritter.
Desmond Ritter is number 10,
Damn.
Well, he doesn't throw.
14%.
Wow, that's
Jake,
crazy.
Jake Browning.
Not there.
Oh, that was awesome.
Zach
Zay Flowers.
Wilson.
No, Zach
No
Wilson
way.
I
was
know
like just
Gardner
outside the
Minshew's on
bottom.
this list.
Gardner Minshew's number 9,
When did you look at this list?
13.4%.
I just know
You just know
Gardner's
ball.
good.
You just know ball.
Oh, you do know
Gardner's been
ball.
underrated this year.
No, he's been playing well.
I think I saw it like 4 weeks ago also, by the way.
Geno Smith.
Not there.
Baker Mayfield. I'm
Not,
literally just going
not
through
there.
people we mentioned.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Not there.
Not there. Not there. Not there. Not there.
I don't even know who plays.
Tommy
him.
Vito.
Get the fuck out of here.
I wish.
That'd been awesome.
Let's see who else exists, bro. Let's go with Let's go with Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is number 3 best bad throw percentage.
There you go.
Lowest.
Meaning
Lowest.
the lowest bad throw percentage,
Yeah.
12%.
Nice.
So you said him before,
So-
thinking, yeah, last night or Monday Night Football, he threw a lot of bad throws,
Yeah.
but he's still one of the more accurate
Apparently,
quarterbacks.
freaking not.
percentage-wise.
To
You need 1, 2, 3,
Uh,
4. You need 4 more.
Will
Oh.
Levis.
You really need 3 more. No, not Will Levis.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff is number 11,
Oh,
just outside.
just outside. I put him on my list so I could know. He's 14.3%.
I got to go through like divisions.
Oh,
You need 5, 6, and 7.
Nice. Oh, you have one? Sweet dude.
sweet news.
sweet dude.
Bailey Zappi.
No.
Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson is number 5,
that's good,
12.1%.
My throat really hurts.
You need 2 more. 6 and 7.
From yelling
Joe Flacco.
Nope.
Damn. Felt good about that one.
on the field.
Oh, it's my turn.
Really fun,
Adam, give me somebody, bro.
Kyler, your boy Texas.
Kyler Murray.
No.
Texas.
Texas. Adam, it's your turn now.
I know. I'm just carrying the one.
Of course.
We're not doing math.
Another guy you guessed before who you would think would not have a good, like would throw a bunch of bad throws.
Mac Jones.
No.
Well, send me that for one
There
for
you go.
failure.
This got hard, man.
Yeah, man. Let's think. Like NFC South is horrible. Bryce Young was already there.
No.
Baker's not there.
No.
It's not NFC South.
No.
Okay.
NFC North. We're missing NFC North.
Yep, that's also true. NFC North.
You said Jordan Love was on the backside of it.
Okay, wait. Is it Josh Dobbs or
No.
whoever's Nick Mullins
No.
or Kirk?
No.
Okay, so it's not one of the Vikings
No.
boys.
Justin Fields.
It is Justin Fields. Justin Fields is number 6 at 13%.
Dynasty.
Thank you.
Dynasty.
Yo, Fields is him, bro.
He's good, bro.
If you
He is.
ignore the turnovers,
He makes good throws.
We've been talking about it. He's actually been having a good year, bro.
Yeah.
That's
All
how
right, you need
turnovers.
one more.
What number?
At number 7, 13.2%.
What's a hint?
NFC.
Sam Howell.
Sam Howell. 13.2%.
That's a good pull,
What
bro.
a
Put him
pull.
in your top 10.
What a pull.
I'm
Well
honest, when we were
done.
guessing all
put him
that,
in
I
your
totally
top 10?
forgot Sam Howell existed.
Well done.
Same.
Can you name the top 10 of both now?
Yeah, so the bottom 10 worst, like the highest
It's hard to say.
Highest
Yeah,
percentage of
the highest percentage of bad throws
Nice.
is from worst to least worst. Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Matthew Stafford, Kenny Pickett, Jordan Love, Aiden O'Connell, Justin Herbert, Brock Purdy, Trevor Lawrence, Lamar Jackson.
I'm sorry about that one.
And then the
He was
lowest
all right. He was with Trevor and Lamar.
the lowest percentage of bad throws from best to worst, I guess. Dak Prescott, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, Sam Howell, Josh Allen, Gardner Minshew, and Desmond Ridder.
Congrats.
And then at 11 is Jared Goff.
Solid. Congrats to you two.
That's impressive. I would say there's some of the best quarterbacks in that top list, but there's some of the best ones in the bottom. one,
Yeah,
too, so-
exactly.
It's weird, man.
Now, granted,
It probably comes down
now,
to volume
granted,
at that point,
There's a
then.
limited gap between spots 10 and whatever, and
Yeah.
and 20 or whatever. You know what I mean? There's like I have 20 quarterbacks here of the 30 whatever, and
It's also true.
so
But-
you know from the lowest on this top 10, it's 14%, and the highest on the bottom 10, it's 15.8%. So it's not a huge gap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But there was a huge gap from Dak
From
to
best
Tua,
to worst.
For sure.
Yeah.
obviously.
All right, that's all.
That was a good one.
Jack.
All right, I got two fun things.
Two.
Yeah, I got two of them.
Those.
Alrighty. So so you guys know Antonio Brown has been just tweeting like a motherfucker.
Legend.
He's been crazy.
Yeah, put that
His
shit
Twitter is
on.
slowly becoming to like I get updates from his Twitter now.
You
Every
put on
time he tweets, I get a
You
notification.
should turn on
Post
notifications.
It's awesome because
Dude, put that shit on, man. Put those
Like,
noties on.
it-
He did
it's
put it on.
just-
He did put it on.
It's hilarious. So I figured that I would rate I would rank my top 10 Antonio Brown tweets over the last 10 days.
I love that, man.
I'm gonna go from 10 to 1. Okay,
Ooh.
10 to 1 because
Hot, spicy.
the number one, unreal. All right, number 10, and this kind of sets the grounding for us. I feel like to start the list, right?
This could get risky.
Number 10, it could get Ain't no reason to lie to me. I barely be giving a fuck. Clearly,
Hey, he's
Wait a second.
Bars.
No,
Facts.
he
That's
said in the
facts.
stage. He said in the
Bars,
stage.
bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
Bars.
but
I'm glad he doesn't give a fuck.
clearly he
Let's
doesn't.
break that down for a second. So if you lie to him, he doesn't care.
Yeah, well, there's no reason to
No,
lie.
there's no
'Cause he
reason
just
to lie.
doesn't give a
Because
fuck.
if you tell him the truth,
Doesn't
you don't
matter.
give a fuck.
Yeah.
Tell him the truth. Tell him the
Yeah,
truth.
just
Of course.
come on. All right, number 9. Like your boy from Compton said, you know this dick ain't free.
shout out.
Never.
AB, is he going to make an OnlyFans? I don't know.
That
Because
is
we got that dick
something.
for free.
Like
when he
and
was in the
subscribe.
pool.
Yes.
I was in the pool.
Shout out though. What was that song from? Like that DJ Khaled album.
You know
Good
this
bar
dick
reference.
free. Yeah. No, he knows. He's got bars. All right, number 8. I thought this was super interesting. A little nugget on this one. Freemason Rudolph, Eskimo Brody. Let him play already.
Woo!
The
Mason
fact-
Rudolph is pulling.
Well, he
No,
was
just
right.
the fact that Mason Rudolph and Antonio Brown have
Are
possibly had
Eskimo?
sex with
Yeah.
the same woman is fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
but he was ahead because Mason Rudolph is now the starter, so he knew what he was talking
Oh
about.
yeah, but tell me that's not the funniest thing
That's
ever. They
awesome.
both
No,
had
it's-
sex.
Eskimo,
It's
bro.
a
Dude.
major
That's awesome.
accomplishment.
Eskimo Brody.
Yeah.
Good for
Yeah,
him, man.
shout out Eskimo Bros in general. You know. Number 7, she got a E cup breast. a lot on her chest.
Ooh, double
Oh
entendre.
my God.
You talking about bars?
Dude, Jay-Z might need to move out of the
talking
way.
about
That's
bars?
crazy.
Come
Nice,
on.
man. Nice, man.
Holy shit.
This one hits close to home, so get a little ready for it, all right? Number 6. I'm such a sucker for deep talks. I want to know what made you a hoe. No, hoe. Good rhyme.
It's good. It's good. I'm curious about that sometimes as well.
Yeah,
You meet
yep.
somebody you're curious about what made them them.
This one, I mean, number 5 is just all-time relatable. You know, you get it, especially if you're a lot younger. You totally understand. You get this.
Right.
Sometimes you can't sleep until you get a nut off. ... Or two. With
Or
the demon
two.
eye emoji.
Or 2.
Or two.
Or 2.
Or 2.
That's tough.
Or
about
3.
Hey, depending how fucking sick you
If
are.
you're him,
How
or
much
not, if you're-
steez you have.
Yeah, bro. Hey, but
If you're AB, you're going like 4.
he's just one of us at the end of the
Yeah,
day, Antonio Brown.
Keep it
you know?
going.
That really humanizes him.
Yeah. All right. Number 4. This is wild. This one's like very steep.
Oh,
Number
yeah.
4. I never believed in magic until I seen my dog turned into a snake.
Oh.
Bruh.
That's real shit.
Oh my God.
That's real shit.
That shit will make you believe in magic. No,
Yep.
no cap, bro.
When your dog
Oh
turns
my
into
God.
a snake.
I haven't
Look
seen
at
that
Adam.
yet.
He's in shambles.
I haven't
Oh
seen
my
that yet.
God.
That's dope.
Yeah, that.
You
That's
hate to see your
number 4.
dog. You hate to see your dog.
Also,
go
you
and
hate to
turn
see
into a snake.
snakes, bro.
Yeah.
Number 3.
I hate reptiles.
Number 3, I cracked the fuck up when I read this one. All right. Once you fall for me, it's over. I'm the crack and you're the crackhead.
Read it again, please.
And that's on addiction.
Once you fall for me, it's over. I'm the crack and you're the crackhead.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You're stuck. You're
I don't know what
stuck.
that means.
Maybe smoking them. Maybe
No
smoking
idea what
them.
that
Literally,
means.
You're the
But I just love that he
crack
just-
and I'm the crack.
I'm the
smoke
crack
you.
and you're the crackhead, which means like
know,
she's
yeah,
addicted
She
to
can't
him.
get enough of
him,
them.
yeah,
She can't
yeah.
get enough of them, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, and
Yo.
she's hitting his crack pipe as well, probably. Come on, give me that.
That shit go crazy.
And number 1 and 2, I'm still not sure which one's one.
It's got to be the hotel TV one, bro.
But there's
That's
another
a
one.
classic. That's a
Read them
classic.
both.
All right, I think number 2 is this one. This is so good. Women really be wanting you to be rich and not cheat, just irrational.
Oh my god.
Women really be wanting you to be rich and not cheat, just
My
irrational.
God, he's
Hey.
unhinged, man.
Hey,
That's fucking crazy.
That's crazy. He put that on the internet?
He's putting it out there. He put it out there.
Damn.
You want to date AB?
You better be ready
he's
for
having so
You're gonna
many-
have a bunch of
Yes,
other
He's
women
having a
that do
bunch of
the
issues
whole-
with his child support, I think, too.
is he?
Yeah, I think it was, there were some
Put
issues.
that
He got
shit on,
arrested.
though.
There was an arrest
All right.
warrant out.
Well, I know AB don't put that shit on in hotel rooms because number 1, hotel sex be different. You gotta do shit you won't do at home, like nut on the TV.
I did not think that was
That's
going that way.
That's all time, bro. That's all not on TVs,
not on the
bro.
Hold up!
Who be nutting on the TV?
Wait, stop, please, for one moment, so I can go over to the TV and finish.
Hey, you get out of here. I gotta come on a TV real quick.
That one's wild. Or he just has like a fucking cannon, brother.
Well, I mean, all I know is
Moonball!
this, proportional.
Oh my god,
God.
dude, that's an elite list. Oh my god,
These are
feel
all
like
within the last 10 days.
I
Just
feel like I need
remember
a
that.
shower.
dude, I can't wait for his
Last 10
album.
days.
I can't wait
He's
for his
going-
album, man. It's gonna be filled with bars.
Nah, that
Hey,
was
next time you stay in a hotel room, though, I know exactly what you guys are going to want to do.
Watch TV.
not on the TV.
Not on the TV.
Yo, the dog to snake one was wild.
No, that one's actually that's bars.
That was actually bars, bro.
It's deep.
That was bars.
Never believed in magic till I see my dog turn into a snake.
Woo!
Sheesh. I
Hey,
love
B,
the
speak to-
number 2 one is so fucking funny
Oh
though
my
too.
God.
It's like women want you to be. It's like women all dudes want you to be rich and not cheat, just irrational.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
it's
crazy.
just irrational.
That's irrational.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But he's owning it, so I gotta
he
respect
is.
it.
He's going
Hey,
in.
but that was a great video.
Maybe
Top 10
him.
AB. Top 10
Maybe him,
AB.
bro.
Yeah.
He's really making a Hall of Fame case.
For sure.
Yeah,
Hall of
as a
Fame
wide
Twitter.
receiver,
Hall of Fame Twitter.
strictly
Hey,
as a wide
And there's a
receiver.
tweeter.
And he could be a coach because Mason Rudolph's not starting, too. He's calling it. You know exactly what he's doing.
All right, Jack, you want to do
Eskimo
fraud or not?
birdies.
Is this the last thing we got?
Yeah.
All right. Ready for it?
Let's get it.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
Fraud or not?
Ooh.
Jalen Hurts.
Ooh.
It's spicy.
Yeah, public perception is he's top 5, and I don't think he is, so I'm gonna say fraud.
Adam.
If that's
Not
the-
a fraud.
logic we go by.
Public perception is that I think he is top 5. I still think he's a top 5 quarterback.
Okay.
At 5, perhaps, maybe.
So you agree with public perception?
Yeah, so I'm
Yeah,
saying not a fraud.
Got you. Dude, this one's tough for me.
Because my tune has changed. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. You think the Eagles are gonna win the Super Bowl?
Eagles, Dolphins.
Fucking already.
You already riding with it.
I already fuck with everybody out there anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like AB.
Make people mad.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fraud. Fuck it.
Fuck
Fuck it.
Fraud. Give me fraud.
Yeah, look, I mean, realistically, like he's been playing very bad.
playing.
He had one good year, and everybody wanted to crown him quickly.
Yeah.
The same reason I said Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow is a fraud. That also would make Jalen Hurts a fraud.
Wait, stick to
I've
it,
been on
brother.
Joe Burrow forever. I'm on Jalen Hurts now too.
But
Both
he's from
of y'all.
Texas, so it's
Both
not
of
such
y'all.
a strong fraud.
But he's from Texas, so he's not as strong
Of a
as
fraud.
Good. That's a good
as a
point.
fraudular. Yeah.
Fraudular.
Not a fraud.
Of course. All right. Fraud or not. Drew Lock, the other quarterback in that game.
I mean,
Not a fraud. Public perception is horse cock. Therefore, not a fraud.
point.
He put his dick on the table last night.
that's a good point.
You
That's
did.
Can't
You
argue with
mushroom-
that.
you
That's
just
not a
put a
fraud.
mushroom stamp right all on Jalen.
Not a
Jalen
fraud.
Hurts'
That's
face.
a-
Not a
good
fraud.
point.
Can't argue.
Yep. All right. Good point
not a
about
fraud.
MIZ.
That's
End
it,
of
yeah.
conversation.
Huh, the dick
and
on
the
the table, that's all
conversation. I
you
mean,
need.
yeah.
Dick on the table.
HCL.
Yep.
All right. Fraud or not. The Dallas Cowboys.
Not
Not a
fraud.
fraud.
I can't say they're fraud.
I agree. Not a fraud. I don't think they're frauds yet.
Not a fraud.
The Cowboys are
Well,
really
we're not in the
fucking
playoffs
good.
yet. That's when they turn
They're
into
going to win
that.
the NFC East. You can't say they're a fraud for doing that.
No, I think they're not fraudulent.
Well, the Vikings won the NFC North last year, and they were frauds.
Well, they had a negative point differential.
Yeah, but
you
not
guys have
when
a
you're 10 and 4.
crazy
I'm
point
saying, like,
differential. You guys are still the second best team.
I would say
third best team.
fraudulent
You guys are good.
tendencies,
You got to pick one.
but they're not frauds.
Not frauds.
There you go.
Not
All right.
frauds.
Out of kid.
Kid.
Fraud or not. We touched on this a lot today. Trevor Lawrence.
Fraud.
Yeah, fraud.
Huge mega fraud.
I'm going
It
to
is
say
a fraud
fraud.
right now,
Biggest
bro.
fraud in football? Potentially.
One of them.
He's Felipe said before, he's definitely the most overrated.
I shit on
He's
Justin
so
Herbert a lot.
overrated.
I got to start shitting on Trevor Lawrence.
That's
way
what
more.
I'm
No, that
saying.
could be your MO.
For sure.
Yeah.
Such a shame because I like the guy. I want him to be
Because
really
Trevor
good.
really has
What
like
do you like-
nothing on his side, whereas Herbert, if you look at the deep stats, like he's got a lot of good shit going on.
Yeah.
You were going to ask what I like about him?
Yeah, what do you like about him?
He's got a great head of hair.
I actually don't think it's good. Hot
It's
take.
too flowy.
thin.
It looks
It's
like
thin.
thin.
He needs
No,
more volume.
no.
He's more
Realistically, though,
volume.
we know that he has the talent. The ceiling
Yeah, he
is
does.
there.
Yeah, he does.
He's got some moxie.
Yep.
If you could get hair like the guy at Fast Times at Ridgemont High, then I think this is a different conversation.
There's just no.
He just
yeah.
shows flashes of greatness, and like you
And
know,
flashes
you always
of
want to see
dookie.
greatness arise. You know,
I agree with that.
so
He's still
I hope
fraud
he
as fuck.
continues to do better. But
So he's still.
he's a fraud. Yeah,
He's a fraud.
All right. Fraud or not, Baker Mayfield.
No,
Not a
he's not a
fraud.
fraud.
not a fraud.
If anything, people were
Or
way
or
wrote him off.
he is a fraud because we think that he's terrible, but he's actually really fucking
He's fraudulent on the terrible
He's really
scale
fucking
that
good.
everyone thinks he's
Public
terrible.
perception
Yo, you
is
put that
that
shit
he's
on.
not a good quarterback.
Put that
So,
shit
so
on.
fraud.
So he's a fraud.
He's actually good.
So
He's actually
Baker
really
is a
good.
fraud because he's actually fucking good at
Sure.
football.
I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yep.
He made people think that he wasn't.
Yeah.
Fucking fraud. Don't do that again.
Yeah, Baker, you're such a fraud. You're good now. Damn it.
No, I don't think he's a fraud. But Baker's always been Baker. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think he's gotten a fair opportunity the past couple of years.
Totally agree. Went to fucking Carolina. Look at even Bryce Young. Like,
Cleveland gave up on him.
won a
too
fucking
quick.
playoff
Well,
game in Cleveland and they just shipped him out.
Cleveland be better off with him than Deshaun Watson. Just said, all right.
Yeah,
anyway,
I understand why they
Probably,
made
honestly.
that move because Watson
yeah.
could be a franchise
Yeah,
changer.
On the field.
But
Hey,
yeah.
hindsight's 2020. though.
Well, he is a franchise changer.
All right. Fraud or not, the Indianapolis Colts, the 8-6 in the playoff Indianapolis
they're not
Colts.
frauds. They play hard, man. They're tough.
Yeah, not frauds.
I don't think they're frauds.
not frauds. Gardner Minshew deserves to be the starter here.
You think starter
No, not
over
over.
Anthony Richardson next year?
I think A-Rich should sit another year.
He was playing well when he was playing. I worry about his longevity
Was he
just
winning,
because he gets
though?
hurt.
They won some games.
Gardner
a couple
Minshew's been
games.
balling and
I know.
taking them to win.
I
Top
think he
10
deserves to be a
QBR
starter in the
passer
league.
rating.
In the league, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure in the league. Maybe not with the Colts, you're right, because they drafted A-Rich, but
I don't know. Who knows?
Can
Gardner
you,
Minshew's good.
Can you win long term with Gardner Minshew though? Like, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
But
if
he's
he goes
earned
to-
himself the right to be a starter in this.
He's earned himself the right to go back to
put
Philly and
Gardner
take his job
Minshew
back.
on the Niners.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, good point.
I'm
You
gonna
put
say-
Gardner Minshew on the Niners.
They're good. They're still good.
He would look so good.
Yeah, he would.
I'm going to say
He's
fraud
good.
because I don't want to see them in the playoffs. The Bills are going to make it. I think I'd rather see the Texans make it. I'd rather see the Broncos make
But
it.
they're not frauds.
You know why?
They're fraud strictly because I just don't want
The
to see them
Colts
in
very
the
well
playoffs.
could be way more fun to watch than like the Texans or something like that. But C.J. Stroud's getting so much love, and Gardner's just quietly doing shit.
Totally.
I haven't really watched the Colts.
I'd rather
that
see the
much.
Colts in it right now maybe than the Bengals.
I'm gonna say not
Oh,
fraudulent because
definitely,
they're one of the
definitely.
hottest teams in football right now.
I
So.
like
Bengals
the
right now
Colts.
are the 6th seed. We
Yeah.
didn't even talk about that.
All right, fraud or not, Justin Fields.
Not a
Ooh,
fraud.
nah, not a
not
fraud, bro.
No,
If you take away the turnovers.
Well,
Yeah,
then he's the greatest quarterback of all time.
Yeah.
Right. I think he's so underrated.
So underrated.
They-
His receivers fucking suck.
They fucking
bro.
suck. Like,
besides DJ Moore.
That would they should have won that game last week. Should
If
have won the
Robert
game last
Tonyan
week.
catches that pass, if Darnell Mooney doesn't drop a ball that falls literally
On his lap.
right in his lap,
He's sitting down, bro. Like you dream of that. You're just like, oh,
it
oh.
fell right in his
Yeah.
lap.
yeah.
We've
Bro.
seen the stats the past couple weeks though that have y'all seen that, like where if it's combined, you ignore the turnovers, but the passing yards, touchdowns, all that, it lines up with some of the best quarterbacks in the league.
Oh, he's
And then
been
people are like,
impressive.
oh, but you can't ignore the turnovers. You're right, but he's also in a horrible situation with not much
Totally.
help. So I think
We want to ignore the turnovers
I
for
think he's
fucking
been
Trevor
super-
Lawrence.
Right, if you're going to ignore
So
it for Trevor
maybe-
Lawrence, ignore it
maybe-
for Justin Fields, and Justin Fields is the top 7 quarterback.
fucking
then.
So
nice,
maybe the
bro.
same mentality as Baker Mayfield. He is a fraud because people think that he's
Right.
not that good, and he actually is really fucking.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say not a fraud.
I agree.
Feels
Or
good,
yeah,
man.
is it the?
Yeah, or we can
No,
look
no,
at
no, not a
Baker
fraud, not a
Mayfield,
fraud.
but I'm not gonna overcomplicate it on this one. Not a fraud.
All right.
He's very good.
Fraud or not? I'm sorry, Tommy DeVito. Did he fool
You know
us
why
all
he's
for
a
like
fraud?
3 weeks?
You know why he's a
Shit.
fraud? He's a fraud. He is a fraud. You know why? Did y'all see that he was supposed to go to some restaurant for some like
Yeah.
autograph
Fuck
event,
that,
and he raised
bro.
his rate. He doubled his
20K.
rate, bro, from
20K.
10K to
You're
20K.
trying to go to
No,
family
that's not,
establishment.
nah, that's not fraudulent. Get the bag while you can, bro.
No, he
Oh,
already
no.
had accepted it though.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did? I didn't see
yeah, he
that.
already accepted it, and then he changed his rate.
Oh, I
And
didn't
you're
After
going to
he
a
beat the
nice
Packers.
Italian
Fuck that shit.
family establishment.
I
You
didn't
shouldn't
see
even
that.
have to get paid. You should just go because you're a good family
You ain't
man.
real.
You're a good
You ain't-
Italian family.
Exactly.
Man.
Yeah, he's a fraud. but-
Exactly.
Just support your Italian. You know, I saw some people call Italian Americans minorities the other day. Don't agree with that.
That's
But
fucking
someone said that we were
bullshit.
shitting on Tommy DeVito's agent.
Nah, they're definitely minorities,
Was basically,
technically.
I guess that's some shit my grandpa would say.
Yeah, technically,
They're
they are
white,
minorities.
It feels racist.
Hey, they were very discriminated against when they first came.
Yeah, my grandpa said it was the most.
Like
I'm
Mexicans
like,
are
I don't
today,
know.
I would say. I've read a couple books. Don't worry.
Hey, good shit. But Matan,
He's a fraud.
Tommy
He's,
DeVito.
like he's earned
We-
himself. He did what Zach Wilson did. He's
We
earned
got-
himself a bunch more years in the league, like as a backup at least.
Maybe.
I don't know about that.
I don't know.
He'll be in the league for 3 more years.
A decade.
Not a decade yet. He needs to do it again.
A decade.
He needs to do what he just did again,
Decade.
either with the Giants or with another team, and win a few games and show that he can still do it.
Nah, bro, you play a couple good games, decades.
He tried to pull the Zach Wilson argument as
Zach
if Tommy
Wilson did
DeVito
it
was drafted
For
second
3
overall.
years.
Yeah.
Zach Wilson. Yeah, Zach Wilson did it for 3
That's
years.
totally different, bro.
It's
Yeah.
so different.
He's a fraud. I mean, no.
Yeah, but if you think of the discriminatory.
This
practice.
run was fraudulent.
Yeah.
His Linsanity run was fraudulent because it's just a run.
Nah, it was a run.
It was just a run.
But that's not fraudulent. It happened.
Yeah, but he's not that good.
Well, I don't. Okay.
His Linsanity run for 3 games.
It was
Yeah.
a Linsanity.
Did you see that one
run.
guy on Twitter who said he was going to eat a chicken cutlet sandwich every day until Tommy DeVito lost? Thank God for his heart.
Yeah, agreed.
That I had one yesterday and I wanted to die.
Was it Gio? It was probably
So
Gio
good.
that was having
So
one
good.
of those every day.
I think Gio just does it just because. He goes, all right, if I wake up today, I'll have a chicken cutlet sandwich every day till I can't.
I want one. I want
That's
one.
it.
So
Sounds
bad.
so good.
it is
All right,
hard.
I'm
fraud.
starving right now.
All
to be
right,
honest.
fraud or not, Los Angeles Rams.
Not a fraud.
No, hell no. They're hard. They
nah.
play
One of
hard.
the youngest teams in the NFL. Matthew Stafford's playing incredibly well. Sean
They're
McVay's
way
one of the best coaches
overperforming.
in the NFL.
Bit fraudulent
that all
because the
rhymed.
defense is not good.
Nobody
but
missed. Everyone missed.
But
that
they've
one.
had such good wins this year, though. They've had really good
I just
ones.
rhymed that entire.
I think
thing.
Rams could win a playoff game, realistically.
Well, I forgot what I said, but
He rhymed everything he said.
just
Apparently,
rhymed it.
none of
You
us
spit
noticed.
it,
Congrats
bro.
on that.
Heavy hitter.
Yeah,
All right.
not a fraud.
All right. Last fraud or not. Fraud or not. Jack Perotti for leaving Caps off.
fraud.
Fraud.
Huge fraud.
Yeah,
Dude.
big fraud.
Which transitions
Fuck
me
you.
very
Fuck
nicely,
you.
Jack.
What?
We're gonna do a Jack Perotti edition of
Jesus.
fraud or not.
You have that?
Oh
Fraud
yeah,
or not?
Jack
Oh,
Perotti
God.
edition.
I love it.
All right, we got a bunch of shit, and then we're gonna end with our little. We got.
And I have to say if it's fraudulent or nodulent.
We're gonna answer quickly,
boy.
fraud or not. We're not gonna overanalyze because there's a lot of shit on my list.
Oh boy. Let's see what we got.
I love Jack Perotti, fraud or not edition.
I don't
Fraud
even
or
know how
not?
this is
Fraud
gonna
or
go.
not, Jack Perotti edition.
Fraud or not, Jack Perotti edition. This is Jack's last week.
Fuck
With
'em.
Caps off.
Fuck him.
Yeah, dude, fuck me.
We prepared a little fraud or not, Jack
You gotta
Perotti
point at
edition.
yourself though.
Fraud or not, saying Joe Burrow is the second best quarterback in the league.
So am I supposed to say that's like a fraudulent statement that I'm saying that?
Sure.
Like, am I saying if I'm bullshitting or not?
Sure. Or if that thing, or if that take is fraudulent or not.
I'll say if the take is, all right?
Sure.
It's a bit fraudulent. It's a bit fraudulent.
On his way out.
None of us need to answer. That's it. That's it. Yeah, it's fraud.
All right.
I don't think he's the second best quarterback.
Fraud or not, saying Brock Purdy is the reason the Niners win games.
It's also a bit fraudulent.
We got him.
hey. Kyle Shanahan is the reason, but Brock's also great.
Yeah, he is. Agreed with that.
2 for 2.
Rock is
Fraud or not getting an ass tat. Jack made a bet last season.
I got one years ago.
When he got a tat, he said after Jerry Jeudy
Not
didn't
fraud.
get 1,000 yards, he would get.
This is way more visible.
He got a tattoo on his arm
No.
instead.
No, but Judy didn't get 1,000.
Judy didn't get
last year.
1,000.
So he didn't have to get the tattoo.
Oh, really? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
But I said
no,
if
you know
we
what it was?
hit
10,000
10K.
subscribers on YouTube.
You said
There
you
we
get
Get
an
an ass
That's
tat.
what it was.
I got it in a way more visible location.
Yeah, but I'd rather.
facts.
So not
on your
fraudulent?
ass.
Not fraudulent because also, do you want me to be the guy that has 2 ass tats?
Yes.
Agreed. I'm with you.
That's
with you.
horrible.
I'm
You
with
can
you.
only have one.
I'm with
it's a
you.
scratch and
Not
sniff.
fraudulent
I want
at
that.
all.
I can't have 2. You can't have 2.
Fraudulent or nodulent, hating sushi.
Okay. That hating sushi is fraudulent, but my take on why I don't think sushi is awesome is also like not fraudulent. I don't think that sushi is as good as everyone makes it out to be unless you're going to a top tier spot.
Nope, you're wrong.
I also think
If you go to
sushi's
Wegmans
fire.
right now and get sushi, it's just
Dude, you
okay.
just
Nah,
mentioned
I
a
liked it. I
grocery
liked it.
store.
That's what I'm saying.
No, bro, no one's getting their sushi commonly from a grocery
Condo.
store.
No. People
He's only ever had it from Wegmans.
He doesn't even know what sushi is. He literally 3 weeks ago tried sushi for the first time.
Grocery store
I
sushi is
just-
common. I will say it is common.
Bro, the most
And it's
if you
still
go to
good.
An average sushi restaurant,
Yeah.
that is not fraudulent.
No, totally not.
Most people are not just being like, "Oh, do we want to order
Hey.
sushi tonight? Okay, where should
Hey,
we go?"
shout out.
the grocery
Wegmans.
store, right?
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
Shout out Oyama in Lafayette, California, though. Oyama gas.
good sushi.
Yeah.
Nah,
but
it takes
I respect that.
my
sushi.
dad's like super allergic to fish, so I never grew up eating
That's fair.
fish, so
That's
I
so
never
valid.
craved sushi.
That's
not
fair.
fraudulent.
That's fair.
But when you said,
No, but that
we're
take
watching
was-
Sunday
that
Night
take
Football,
was
let's get sushi.
That was
That-
fraudulent.
that's-
Fraudulent.
That was fraudulent.
Sushi
That was
for
fraudulent. as fuck.
Football's a little weird.
That was fraudulent. as fuck.
Sushi for all times of day. I could eat sushi fucking right
no,
now.
that's not how it works. That's not how
I
it
would
works.
actually.
You're gonna do it for that's not
That
how it
was
works.
funny because I was
Sushi?
defending him that whole time. And I was like, I'll have Chipotle.
Sushi right now. Sushi right now doesn't sound bad.
Sounds great.
No, you're right.
Fraud or not, the Texans winning the Super Bowl in 2025.
Absolutely not fraudulent. I mean, I was ahead of my time.
He actually was. That was
Yeah.
a great call,
said that
bro.
before the
Bro,
draft.
that's actually probably my best take ever.
ever.
Nah, Allen Robinson was a good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. Allen Robinson's going to be better than Cooper Kupp. That one was so good.
Fraud or not, reading stats.
I mean, that's so fraudulent. Why would you need to see a stat if you can just watch it with your own fucking eyes?
I mean,
Great point.
God did not invent stats. He invented eyeballs for us, though. How
Oh
about
my
that?
God, that's actually. Whoa. Stats are man-made.
Stats are man-made. This is God-given.
Damn right.
What's up?
Jesus Christ.
like that
that one
shit?
backfired on us.
Bro, he's on pace with AB with the bars right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Matan and I were whipping these together. That shit came back to bite us in the ass.
Fraud or not, becoming a fan of the team of the city you live in.
That's not fraudulent.
That's fraudulent.
No,
it's
that's
not. That's not
That's
fraudulent.
not fraudulent.
Wait.
I'll be
That's
honest.
and I'm not putting them above my own team. I never
Facts,
have.
facts.
Right? It's me adopting and accepting a city that I'm living in. I want
love that.
When you are living in a city, the city is much more fun when their sports teams are playing well.
Absolutely.
If I'm rooting on the Knicks' downfall for some fucking reason in New York, I'm just a dick.
You're just
I'm
a
an
dick.
asshole.
You're a hater.
But when the Knicks are in the playoffs and they were good last year, and I went to a game, this is fucking
Jack is the
unreal.
most respectable bandwagon I've ever
That's
met.
fair.
I
That's
have
fair.
to
That's fair.
say.
Are you gonna support? Are you a Dolphins fan?
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm going to be a Dolphins
All right,
fan.
now
I also don't
Not
consider it
fraudulent.
bandwagon if you live there. I don't think it's a bandwagon.
I agree.
You're just riding the team.
fair.
That,
And they're never going to be above, like, my San Francisco teams or Mizzou. I'm never going to root for the
Yeah,
U
but to
Mizzou.
me,
the
when-
only exception is
under-
division. You're not
under-
going to go to Seattle and be a Seahawks fan.
Fuck no.
Yeah, you're not going to
Yeah,
do
but
that.
under that, you can't. There's a
If I lived
difference-
in Philly, I wouldn't be.
There's a
Eagles
difference
fan.
between supporting them, like actually actively rooting for them, and just like being like going to a game. And I think there's a difference.
No,
there.
I'll be supporting.
It's like
them.
see that.
I'll support them because I want the team in the city that I live to be good because it's more fun when that team is good.
Like, the city's happier. Everybody's just
No, I'm saying not fun because I need Dolphins.
Blast.
We don't have many fans.
And I also like started with that because when I was in college in Missouri, the Chiefs started getting good, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. The Royals won the World Series, and I was there too. Like, it was sick. So I'm like, all right, might as well.
Jack Brody edition.
Man,
Fraud or not, trimming your beard every 2 days to have a clean jawline.
It's honestly a bit fraudulent because my jawline isn't that good, so I need to trim the beard and keep it like really straight.
High and tight, baby. High and tight.
Yeah, because if I don't do that, then
Bro,
the jawline's cooked.
Every video, we've
Like-
posted thousands of videos on TikTok, and I think every video had one comment about your beard.
Oh, probably. I'm sure. Yeah. Some people are like, oh, you gotta have it go down further here. I'm like, no, because I know
Jawline.
I've done them all.
Accentuate
You gotta
the
get
I've
it.
done them all.
I do have to get it probably a little further down here. I think about
Nah,
it.
you're great. You're
It's
great.
a little high right now,
You're
but
good, man.
You're beautiful.
I do gotta shave this.
All right.
But it is fraudulent because my jawline's not that good. So
I'm going to rip
I don't
through a
have
few.
Felipe or Adams. Like it's just I don't got that. Like,
Fraud or not,
Steph's is so good.
fraud or not, Geno Smith.
Bro. Well, say it with me.
Jack might be right about
1,
this
2, 3. Fraud!
Hey, Texans might be his best one. Texans 2025 Super Bowl. Geno is up there too, though.
The Geno Smith fooled us all.
Yeah,
Yep.
Geno Smith fooled us
That was
all.
good.
It's a good take.
Fraud or not, baseball.
Fraud.
Fraud.
Fuck off. Actually, you know what?
You didn't say it.
Fraud. Because fuck Shohei Ohtani. Fuck the Dodgers. Fuck all that bullshit.
Baseball is fraudulent.
Fuck that. I'm never watching baseball again.
Me neither.
I'm never.
I
Fuck
loved
it.
baseball until Ohtani
I
did that
know.
bullshit, bro.
I know, dude.
Fuck that. Never watched
Fraud
it.
or
Yeah,
not, fraud or not, Zoe 101.
Oh my God. What?
Fraud.
What?
Great show. Actually, no. The show, not fraudulent. Jamie Lynn Spears, however, fraud as fuck.
Can't get pregnant.
Fraud as fuck.
Yeah, that's a
Why
fair take.
why you having so much sex at 16, honey?
Yeah,
Why are you
not-
gonna have so much
In
you're gonna
hotel
get
rooms.
pregnant and cancel the damn show? I needed a whole season where Chase and Zoe dated.
if
and
only
we
the
didn't
dude
get
came
shit.
on the TV.
We got her leaving. We got nothing.
Took me a second.
We got-
No, not on TV, but like the
Yeah,
AB
I know.
tweet.
I got
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what he
man, I just know what
If only he came on the TV and not.
Finished on the TV and
Yep.
not.
That would have been nice. I'm just pissed that I didn't get a whole season of Chase and Zoe actually dated, and I was very.
That fucking blows.
I wanted
Did you
that,
see the
man.
movie?
No, I didn't want to.
Yo, AB would have saved Zoe 101 if he had tweeted that beforehand.
God damn it! If only they
Too bad it was
knew.
only 10 days ago.
All right, well,
Well, if you see who the producer
Fraud
was
or
of that show,
not?
you know he was probably doing that. but-
Fraud or not, Blink 182.
Dude, not fraudulent. Best rock band of all time.
All right, fraud or not, spending $700 on tickets to Blink 182.
$550. $550.
Damn,
all
you
right.
spent $550 on Blink 182.
I might have done that.
Oh, bro.
But
Fraudulent.
I got it
Fraudulent.
like 8 months before the concert, and so when the day came, they were free basically. You know,
Yeah, that's
No,
math.
I like
Girl
that
math.
take. I like
Girl
that
math.
take.
that's boy math,
Yeah.
or girl math, however you want to do it. They were free essentially. I did not spend
By that point, you had
$550.
worked long enough, you made some of that money
Exactly.
back.
Exactly.
All
That's
that
right. It's
money back.
investments.
So that's not fraudulent. Also, Tom, they didn't play together for a while. You know, they were broken up for about 11 years, and I've never seen Blink live with the original two. So
Very nice.
cool. And at MSG,
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
That's fair.
it was sick.
$700? Fraudulent.
$550 though. Actually, well, they're technically free. So.
Yeah.
550 divided by 8 months, 8 times 30.
I got a few more.
Cheap.
Fraud or not, country music.
I mean, it's I love it, but it's a bit fraudulent. They all talk about the same shit. They talk about fucking trucks, beers, women.
It's the same.
That's it.
Keeps going.
That's all they
That's it.
talk about.
Yeah, but it's high school football.
But high school football.
Grandpas.
Amarillo Sky, like you
Yeah,
know, like the farm. Yeah,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
Chase Naldine.
I wouldn't say it's that fraudulent, but for
I don't
those
think
reasons,
so.
I agree.
But I'm also not a lyrics guy. I've never been a lyrics guy with any music in my life. I'm just strict melodies.
Me too.
Tunes.
Me too. I don't listen to lyrics when
I sort of like my sister's trying to get me into Taylor Swift. She's like, oh, like listen to some of the lyrics. I'm like, I don't listen to them.
Yeah,
that's
First off, the lyrics with Taylor aren't bad. I saw some clip that she says the same. She rhymes the same thing on like every song. I forgot what it was. Something like about bar and car or something like. Did y'all see that? No.
She actually, her lyrics are
I'll
supposed
send
to
it
be
to
like some of the best part of her music. I don't
Really?
listen to that
Oh,
shit.
well.
Like All Too Well 10-minute version.
Fire.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fire.
I'll
That's
listen
fire,
to that
that's
shit.
fire, that's
Yeah,
fire.
so there's a
But
few.
that's acting.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. No, but I'm a melody guy, so
Damn.
that's why I
Fraud
like
or
country.
not, MIZ.
Yo, fucking you, baby. I don't even care. Great
I
chant.
was
Great
hoping you would
chant.
Finish it.
Yeah. DOU. That's all it is. Is that it?
That's it. No,
Drew
no
Lock.
fraud.
Horse.
Cock.
Fraud or not,
Antonio Brown.
In-N-Out being a good food establishment.
That's
fraud.
Yeah, that's fraud.
That's not fraud.
That place stinks.
Everyone loves to hate on it for no reason. That's why it's not fraudulent. It's actually very
The fries
good.
That's fair.
Just stop being-
By your logic.
By your logic,
Public perception.
everyone in the world hates on In-N-Out, bro, because they think it's cool. Because you're not California.
They're
Because you
jealous.
don't live in California. You're jealous
They're
that you
jealous
don't
as
live in
fuck.
California. You don't got our In-N-Out. You don't got our tacos. You don't got our weather. You
will
don't got our
say-
women. You don't get anything like that. I gradually continue to move further away from it, but that's besides the point. You guys are just jealous of California, so you want to shit on In-N-Out's fries.
It's a good point. I would say Florida
Just
is
the fries.
Florida's the fraudulent California. I will say that.
Woo!
Good take.
It definitely is. California is better. It has everything Florida has, but way better.
What the fuck?
And we don't have hurricanes.
And you don't have hurricanes.
He just fucking. Oh my god.
It's true. I've been both.
Adam just caught a
murdered
fucking
you.
blindside haymaker.
Strays are being thrown.
No, it's true. It's true.
at
As
Adam.
someone who's been in both places, like, and it isn't from either. I can say that.
Fucking strays, man. You gonna take that? Let it be. All right. Fraud or not, California having the best football. Period.
Well,
Oh, we're talking high school?
California producing the best football athletes. Football.
Tom
athletes.
Brady, I rest my case.
Barry Bonds
Barry Bond, same high school, Sarah High School in the Bay Area.
and the kid we met at the tailgate.
Oh, yeah, that's
Fraud or
it.
not?
I mean, obviously fraud, Texas. Yeah, Texas.
Fraud or not?
Fraud, Florida.
What about New Jersey? Hackensack.
Tommy DeVito.
Jersey slept on though when it comes to athletes, man.
Tom Bahali.
Hey, they got Isaiah Pacheco though, so that's all that matters.
Yo,
facts.
facts.
Yep.
That's facts. I actually don't know if he's from Jersey,
He
but he
is.
went to Rutgers.
I think he is, yeah.
Yes.
I got three more. Fraud or
whoa.
not, Deshaun Watson.
On the field, fraud. Also off the field, fraud.
Wait, so
No, off the field, not fraud. I don't want to. Off the field, no comment. Off the field, no
I like
comment.
that actually because
On the field,
Yeah.
fraud.
Could be interpreted
Yeah,
either way.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
no comment. I love it.
Decline to comment.
Fraud or not, Helen Keller.
Oh my God, biggest fraud of all fucking time.
Yep.
You guys know why. I've explained this before.
You have. I just wanted to
For
double
anyone
check.
that hasn't before heard, I will go into it just for a sec. Just a quick
The
sec.
floor's yours.
That's actually one of my hinge prompts. Is it's like, do you agree or disagree that Helen Keller was a fraud? That's what it says specifically. So she was a huge fraud. She was blind or deaf. I'll give her one of the two. No fucking chance. She was both. No chance. When you think about it, when you're born, you can see, you can hear, because you learn what things are because you. My dad shows you shoe, right? He's like, that's a shoe.
And then here's what you do with it. You put it on and you walk and you can
You do all this stuff. If you're blind and deaf, no one's there to tell you what it is, show you what anything is. You don't know the difference between like a ravioli and a camera. You got no clue what's what. You got no idea.
You have no.
So she has no sense of the world. She doesn't
It's
know
so
what.
valid.
She doesn't know language. What anything is.
There's no concept
Think
of
about it. She
anything.
probably doesn't know how to think. No way she wrote a book. How can you think if you don't know any language? She's probably just. It's just like buzzing in her head. I don't know.
She doesn't even know what buzzing is.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe she made up her own language in her
man.
head, though. Which would be kind of sick.
All right, fraud or not is the last same thing that you said as your last fraud or not. Fraud or not, Jack Perotti leaving the Caps Off podcast.
Fraud.
It's not fraud because
Fuck
it's
me,
happening.
dude. Fraud.
So, yeah.
It's definitely not fraudulent because it's happening. You're right.
Yeah.
But it is fraudulent.
It
It's
is
a fraudulent
fraudulent.
take for
Fraudulent.
sure.
Fuck 'em.
Fraudulent take.
Fuck 'em.
Fraudulent move, fraudulent take, fraudulent
Fraudulent
guy.
take.
You know?
Fuck
I
'em.
would say AB if you would have read some of AB's tweets, it would have saved you.
Damn, yeah.
We did post a video on TikTok right before this episode that we want to show you right now because I know you haven't seen it yet.
I got tagged in a video, and I saw there was like, it wasn't a normal video that we do, so I was like, God damn it.
Can you? Is the audio working? Cool.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We're watching it here.
Yeah. Well, You got so the this will music on officially it be too, my dude? last week with Jesus Caps Christ. Off. I'm fucking sold on Brock Purdy. I think if Brock Purdy plays like that week in and week out, there's no team that can beat the 49ers. Frauds or not, I'm going to tell you something. You're going to tell me what it is. Frauds or nonchalant. All right, frauds or not. Oh, is that C.J. Stroud? This motherfucker Geno Smith fooled us all last year. Damn right. Oh my God!
Go off,
and
King.
I kept my blinders on. I'm like a horse. I kept them straight. I knew what I was seeing. I didn't get fooled. Just a random thing.
Fucking boy. Gonna get Stroud and Anderson. 2025 Super Bowl champs.
Good say. Is that
That was Mozzie, bro.
Shoemaker? Was that Mozzie?
Shoemaker.
That's a lot of beer. That's a lot of beer.
He's not even at the podium. You can say that are better than AJ Brown. I'll let you get away with it, and that's Tyreek Hill and Justin Jefferson. I'm just like
You are. This is so W, by the way.
W,
You getting a tattoo right now is so W. Go like this. Go like this.
That looks really good.
You look great. You look great.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic right there.
I didn't get fired,
Felipe kicked him off the pod.
I did, yeah. Too much Joe Burrow propaganda.
but yeah, man, it's weird. I don't think it's really hit. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah. Love you, boys, and all you guys like are following our audience, man.
Love you, Jack.
Jack, you're a beast, and we would not be here without you.
Oh god damn, you just have pictures of us now, you fuckers.
Yeah, come on. Oh, Jack.
It's got me, dude. Again, I've seen this 5 times.
You'll always be,
Not even Vin Diesel. What the fuck?
and you'll always be my brother.
No, Paul Walker's the one that died.
Yeah, I guess I'm dying. Fuck.
Leave it on. Leave it on.
Without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Hey, yo, but don't forget, Brock is a system quarterback, and any quarterback with those weapons would win the Super Bowl.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Jack, we
Damn.
love you, bro.
Love you,
You're a
bro.
fucking legend.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, I got it.
I'm so glad that got you. I worked hard on that.
It didn't
That was-
give me
that's a
until
good
the
It's the picture.
pictures,
It's the picture,
man.
bro.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we've had a lot of good memories, bro.
I'll miss you guys, man.
I love you, man.
Fucking hey.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna miss you too. You're a fucking beast. Thanks for everything you've done. Seriously, I'm gonna cry now too. Jesus.
God damn, man.
Yo, we're gonna wrap up on that emotional
God.
note. Thank you for listening to the Caps Off podcast. We'll see you next time.
Love you,
Peace.
See ya.
Woo!
Wow, what a way to end that, huh?
Thank you guys all so much for the support. It's been a good ride. I miss you guys. Subscribe to them. Follow me too. That'd be very helpful for my future endeavors as well. But yeah, fuck you guys for that video.
Dude, I'm still sad.